Hello, my name's Graham. I just want to give you a bit of a speculative suggestion about the stone, round stone constructions that are said to be 200,000 of them that are across southern Africa. Now, I see no great mystery in these. I see them as just footings or foundations for houses, which people lived in, so they wanted to get above the ground for safety's sake at night time. And the reason that there's no evidence of any of the housing is because the dwelling itself, the stone footings, and they were off the ground. That the rest of the building was made out of wood, or timber, and straw, or thatch, whatever they used at the time, and that's so long ago. It's all blotted away, blown away, and dried in the dust, and there's no evidence because it's such a long time ago. The reason I suggest this is because because of predators at night time, you don't be sleeping on the floor. Maybe they didn't have walls around these places, like a surrounding wall around the village. So maybe they were semi-nomadic and they banged these things up and then they moved on to other places. That's why there's so many of them scattered over a large area. Because maybe a tribe of people that actually made these buildings, stayed in for a while, then moved on to some other place because maybe they were following the animals or for other seasonal reasons they did this. And really, just sort of self-evident, because if you're living in an area full of lions and things what can eat you in those areas, leopards, lions, all sorts of things, it's a very dangerous place to be, then you want to be above the ground at night time and be able to pull in a drawbridge, your steps into your house, and then knock yourself in so the lions and that can't come and take you when you're sleeping. But having that walls and then a floor and having what amounts to a cellar underneath allows you then to store food. Also, abundance of food, you put surplus of food you put down there and keep rodents or whatever else away from your food as well. But also the other main thing is if it's a hot times as well, it's another place you can duck under in the middle of the day and hot, and then snooze downstairs in the lower part of the building away from the heat. So I can't see any great mystery because of the number of them. Then it alludes to the possibility it was people who lived a very long time ago, some unknown tribe. It could have been countless thousands of years ago. I've got no problem with that. But I can't see anything else but a simple stone structures for simple dwellings that had made out of timber and straw or thatch on top, and they had a drawbridge or some sort of steps which they pulled in at night time to stop, which also made of sticks or wood lashed together or whatever, and they pull them in at night time and stop the lions coming in there or anyone else. By the way, it's a security measure. And that's basically all these things probably were. I don't think there's a great mystery about those buildings. There's a mystery about who they were and what sort of people they were. That's a certainty. But round dwellings are a very common feature amongst pre-architectural styles of buildings. The pre-architectural style of building, if you like, although round is an architectural style itself, round is very simple to set out. It's very simple to organise a round building stronger. If you don't know what you're doing with actually building itself, a masonry, a round building is easy to make stronger because obviously the walls have formed a compression themselves and they hold themselves together, whereas a square building may not. If your footings aren't very good, without footings, a round building will last a lot longer than a square building. That's why so many of them still existing. And that's all I'm saying. It's a very simple way of looking at the round stone constructions across southern Africa. Maybe there's no great mystery there, but there's a mystery about the people, but not what they were. They were dwellings for some sort of long-lost tribe that existed in the area that we know nothing about. That's the interesting part. That is the anthropologically interesting part of this, is who were the people who built all those round dwellings to escape from the animals and predators at the night time. And also to store your food, and also to get underneath if you wanted to get down into your cellar and escape the heat. But that's what they probably were. I'm sorry to say that, but that's what I assume when I look at them. That my immediate response, instinct, intuition, and study of buildings all over the world, what a pre-architectural style of buildings are generally round.